Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So I recently read this article that made the claim that nowadays you can pretty much upload any garbage into Amazon KDP, their digital publishing platform for Kindle books, and they pretty much gonna accept anything. So let's see how publishing books has developed over the years, and if it's really that easy to just send anything and get paid for it. And by the way, if you're enjoying the videos, thumbs will be really appreciated, and also a sub will be amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look.
If you could write back in the day, maybe you could write a book. Once you have everything written down by hand, you can send it to a publisher. Then people would manually prepare the pages and print it on this thing called a printing press. Once all the pages were printed, they'd be assembled in hefty hardcover books. And for anyone to read your book, they'd have to get it in a physical store. The technological revolution has completely changed that. Printing has come a long way, and even a home printer can produce an entire book much faster than the printing press. A lot more people have access to books and education and can enjoy your stories. But lately, a lot of people try to stay away from piling up books that they may never open for a reread. That's why a lot of people nowadays prefer to read so-called ebooks. And we have digital stores where you can pick any title you want delivered instantly to a device of your choice. So if you have a great idea and want to become a writer, it's much easier now. Imagine you have written this magical story about valiant knights and pirates. Of course, you can try to close a deal with a publisher to create and distribute the printed books for you. But you can also easily keep it all digital by uploading it to an online marketplace like Amazon's KDP. It takes a few minutes to set up an account and upload your first ebook. And unlike with traditional publishing, it only takes a few days to have your title reviewed and approved. Once that's done, it's already live in the digital bookstore, available to millions of readers around the world and with zero initial investment. The process has become quite easy, hasn't it? For this experiment, I'm going to head over to our blog at magnimetrics.com, where I publish financial statement analysis and modeling articles. I'm going to look for Monte Carlo. I know that I have two articles, so one is Monte Carlo simulation and financial modeling, and the other one is Introduction to Probability Distributions. So here I go over the how to build a model, and here I have different probability distributions and how we can apply them in financial modeling and analysis. Just gonna paste those two one after the other in Word and import that into Kindle Create, which is Amazon's app for preparing books for publishing on KDP. Once I've imported it, I'm gonna start editing it. I'm not gonna go over the process too much. It's a bit of a clunky software to use. It's not really easy, especially when some of the images are too small. It's really hard. You have to get the image, edit it, and you can only import JPG files. Just copied the image, saved it twice, and add it here. And as you can see, I'm speeding up through the process. I pretty much went over all the images from my articles and made sure that they're big enough and they're visible enough so that they'll be visible on a Kindle screen. Exported all those and imported them in Kindle Create. Then I started formatting a bit more, added a few words here and there just to make the flow a bit better between the two articles. I've also added a bit more explanation on formulas, also deleted some of the heading images. That's pretty much the whole process. The whole thing took me about 45 minutes to 1 hour, combining the two articles all the way to being done with the edit. I then went into kdp.amazon.com, which is the digital publishing platform, and here you can see some details on the book, a short description, the name, some keywords, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hit save and continue. On the next page, you gotta upload your book, and I already did that, but my recording crashed, so you see it here. Pretty much just select the file from KDP. I want to use my own cover that I created in Canva. I have it here with the title, a brief explanation, my name as the author, and I'm just gonna go ahead and save it. I gotta save it as JPG because that's the only format that they allow. They don't accept PNGs. Once I have that, I'm gonna upload it here. And that should be pretty much everything we need to do in terms of setting up the book and uploading it to the platform. You have the option to preview your book, and for me this worked maybe like 1 out of 5 times. Takes quite some time. Once that's done, it would open, and you see I get an error. So I'm gonna try once more, just to make sure that I'm able to preview it so the file works properly and was properly processed. Okay, it's gonna work this time. Here you have pretty much a Kindle screen, and keep in mind that the way the text appears here doesn't matter, because people can change the text size and the spacing and the font and everything in their Kindle devices. It probably won't look the same way, but just want to make sure that everything is here. I have all the formulas, and all the additions that I did through the original file are all reflected in here. Once you're satisfied with the preview, we can just go ahead and move to the next page. And before that, I'm going to add the publisher. I'm going to use my site. You're not required to do that for digital books, but it's a good way to make sure that people can find all your publications in case you plan to publish more titles. Here there are some options to the book, how it's delivered and where it's available. I'm gonna skip that and just go to the pricing, and they have 2 options, 30% or 70% royalties. First I went with 70%, but then it had some deductions for delivery and stuff like that, so at some point after that I switched it to 30%, which I didn't record. Keep in mind that the final price is gonna be different. I used $2.99 here. I'm gonna switch that to 99 cents once I switch it to 30%. That's it. Then you just have to submit, and Amazon will do their review, and it says that it's gonna take up to 3 days, but for me it happened in less than 24 hours. And you can see that my book is live the next day that I checked, and it's here in Amazon, which is completely bananas. And I don't know why I used bananas, but yeah, it's crazy that you can do that. Left it for a few days and actually went back yesterday, went to my report, and I saw that it actually sold 3 times. Once the day it was published, and then 2 more yesterday, which is really crazy. So just gonna leave it up there and see where it goes from here on.
Okay, apparently it's that easy to upload anything on the Amazon KDP platform and get it accepted to the Amazon bookstore for Kindle. I really wasn't expecting that, but yep, it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and maybe even punch the bell icon to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. Till then, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.